Talladega. Tracks behind us. It's gonna be a good race, hopefully. Well, Austin Hill's not in the race, so it's gonna be a good race.
I like Austin Hill.
I don't. He's lying.
No, I don't. I like him.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I'll talk to him later. Anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy. Riley! Riley, Hope.
Position is your 2012 national.
Before the command to start your engines, Brentwood leads the best fans in the world by stating, "This is more than a race." And the fans will finish by saying, "This is Talladega." We're happy to continue this tradition today and for many years to come. We've got Talladega Speedway Track President Brian Wright to take us away.
This is Talladega.
Alright, that was good, but let's try one more time. This is more than a race.
This is Talladega.
Alright, third time's a charm for Grant Lynch. Let's do this. This is more than a race.
This is Talladega.
You're all the best fans in all sports. Thank you. Riders, start your engine!
Mama.
Cars now work their way into turn number 3 for the first time. It'll still be leader Zane Smith in the middle part of the racetrack. Joey Logano behind him. Kyle Busch, and now Ryan Preece is on the front. 3 different lanes. The middle lane right now has the advantage. That's where the on the outside is Joey Logano. He's got a brief advantage. Getting help from Josh Perry behind. Didn't take long for the field to get 3 wide. It is Joey Logano, the leader, on the outside lane this time into turn number 4. In the middle is Zane Smith. On the other lane, it's Austin Dillon. 3 by 3. Taylor Steve into turn 4. Here they come off the corner into the triangle down low. Here is Austin Dillon. Flying out in front, and for some Joey Logano, wheel to wheel for the race lead. That is the only side-by-side battle in this entire pack. Everybody else is 4 wide. Logano this time into turn number 4 takes his yellow and red Mustang to the point. Make their way off turn number 4 back to the tri-oval. Brad Keselowski's made it to the top 5. He's already gained 17 positions in the opening 4 laps. Trying to get a move down to pit road speed. 54 miles an hour. Hard, frightening crash for Christopher Bell, head on into the safety barrier. It all started in front of Dave Moody.
They were trying to push for all they were worth, Alex, because they were nose to nose to the lead. A couple of teammates trying to help a couple of teammates, and just the push gone wrong at the exit of turn number 2 sent Christopher Bell spinning into the inside wall.
Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell crashing at lap 51, now slowest for the second time of the afternoon.
So caution number 2 out on the racetrack. Steve, another hard hit. We saw Connor Zilla getting nasty.
Plenty of momentum and a push from Ryan Preece. So now he's getting out. Wallace trying to pull alongside of Denny Hamlin in the fight for the lead. Those two Toyota Camrys remain side by side. Denny Hamlin to the outside, Bubba Wallace to the inside. They remain wheel to wheel.
Make their way down the short straightaway, headed for the tri-oval. There'll be 3 laps to go on the stage. Once they get to the line,
That's the top 5 in the outside lane. A little bit further back, they're stacking up against the safer barrier. Chase Elliott had a big moment, had to get way out of the throttle, and AJ Allmendinger almost ran over. That is going to be costly for Chase Elliott. He'll lose a half dozen, maybe even a dozen spots as he comes through the trial. 2 laps to go in stage.
Didn't take too long to get to that point here where these drivers are mixing it up once again here. 2 wide going down the backstretch. Denny Hamlin down, you got Wallace down on the inside.
Come on, Shannon.
Alan, thank you for hanging out back there. Yes, I mean,
Wallace charging down to the inside of the racetrack. He gets alongside of Kyle Larson, and they race side by side for the lead. Into turn number 4. Bubba Wallace with some momentum trying to shove Larson.
Come on, Lawson.
Steve attracting help behind him. Larson.
Come on, Lawson.
And here comes Anthony Alfredo on the bottom. He will now swing up and lock Byron up the corner in the lead.
Anthony Alfredo is outstanding racing here at Talladega. He is the 5th best of all time in average again. He just minute a moment ago. Hamilton.
Briscoe leading the bottom of the racetrack into turn number 3, trying to block both of those lanes of traffic behind him. Briscoe goes from the bottom, swings back up to the middle to block Riley Hoops, now goes back to the bottom of track.
Gibbs will keep the car right there and ride the tire tracks as they race their way back to the triangle with Chase Briscoe back.
Didn't take the field very long to get 3 wide once again after the restart. Ty Gibbs has the lead by maybe a half a car length over Chase Briscoe. Gibbs has got drafting up on the bottom with Denny Hamlin.
Joey Logano is trying to pierce this Toyota bubble at the front of the pack. Here's Ty Gibbs in a Toyota with another Toyota teammate and Denny Hamlin behind him. Up top, Briscoe.
Watching Ty Gibbs on the bottom of the racetrack trying to back up and allow Denny Denny Hamlin to push him forward. They are trying to get the bottom lane working as Chase Briscoe has got help from Joey Logano. He leads out of 4.
Chase Briscoe's going to
Drafting help from Cole Custer. Downstairs, Joey Logano has got Ty Gibbs right on his pick cover.
Dynamic of the lead. Logano leads the inside, and James Smith comes storming up the outside.
because of it, and now Zane Smith wants a piece of the action as well.
Yeah, Zane Smith, as we've been talking about here, has been pushing Joey Logano for all he was worth. Finally, they made a run a couple of laps ago down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. Joey Logano then chose to go down to the bottom line. Cole Custer began to step up. We haven't been talking about him a whole lot this afternoon, but he was really stepping up here, and now he's the one that is attempting to push Zane Smith towards the front. Joey Logano suddenly kind of out by himself all of a sudden.
And all of a sudden, how about 3 wide? How does that sound as some cars don't
With 24 laps to go, final pit stops are beginning. We start with Steve Post.
turn number 3, the lead pack off turn number 2. It's only a matter of time before they come down as well. We saw the Toyotas though last year. This didn't go so well for them. They do have to be careful, although they are single file.
Yeah, this is all part of the strategy, though. They wanted to go ahead and make sure that they had enough should we get a couple caution flags that may cause
majority of Toyotas. Carson Hocevar is the one leading that one, as we're going to see more green flag pit stops. Back to the Motor Racing Network we go.
Majority of the Toyotas have made what could be their final pit stop. Along with them were a couple of Spire Motorsports Chevrolets.
Super stretch, and he got pushed aside by Josh Berry. Seems just footed it, but Josh Berry is the leader in turn 3. Josh Berry now comes to nose, now he is the
It's been 45 laps. He's in position. That's Eric Jones. You got Chase Briscoe.
Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Austin Cindric.
Career win. Austin Cindric, he's on the front straightaway coming for the trial. Race fans, put your hands together. Give it up for the race winner, Austin Cindric.
He was like, ah, dang it. He was like, ah, dang it. I started pulling for him because I had my hat on, so I was like, might as well pull for him. Obviously, he finished second, so it's like, damn it. I mean, they didn't wreck, so not really anyone's fault. I mean, yeah. So what if...
Austin, you have been so close here in Talladega and Daytona since I think 500 win, but now you finally get another one.
I'm just so proud of this team. I mean, from the cycles to the fast cars to fuel only stops, Doug, my spotter, everybody. I've been trying for probably 3-4 years now to get a couple wins for John Menard and Menards, and that bright yellow car looks great up front, and I'm just so thankful.
That car looks cool. I love that car. Yeah. Just when it's sitting there, it makes it look really nice.
We talk about it in every single one of those meetings, why we haven't won one of these races, and just really proud of the effort. Very thankful for this kind of higher staff on Auto Trader. Roger Penske, everybody makes it possible.
You guys had the quickest pit stop on the last pit cycle of the race. That helped you get the lead, but you had to hold all these cuts off coming to the start-finish line. What was going on as you were coming off at turn 4?
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't easy. I give a lot of credit. Kyle did a lot to take care of me, pushing me at the right times in the trial. As bad as I was at him after Atlanta, I feel like we're good now. So that was great. I mean, having a big photo finish in Talladega, to be able to do it, get the playoff in front of the amazing crowd. A beautiful day out there.
The playoff picture changed there with his win, locking himself in.
What did Elliott
Sixth
finish?
different winner we have seen this year in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, puts himself in the playoffs a little bit more comfortable there, and some team
No, they were afraid.
more than happy to be able to do that. Ryan Blaney, of course, Joey Logano, not necessarily great days for them, but they were able to help him out and have good days here.
Joey Logano finished fifth. Let's hear from him courtesy of the
Let's hear from Joey Logano real quick, finish up the fifth spot. And Joey, seemed like everybody got discombobulated a little bit out there and trying to get that position down the stretch. What would you all need?
Like that after the cycle there, 15 cars ahead. I feel like our cycle seems decent.
I like the way that goes. Where's he going?
There you go. Joey Logano in the fifth spot, Alan.
Dude, he's got to do a Polish victory lap.
Yes, that was close. I mean, we did all we could. I felt like we executed stage 3 exactly how you needed to. We came out in the front of our group and worked our way through that traffic, had the opportunity to get to the top lane, and then from there it was just managing those cars behind us and not giving up what we gained. So really proud of everybody at RFK for this race car. Just really super appreciative from Jack, Brad, the Fenway group, for this opportunity. And honestly, without Kroger and BAM and Celsius today and a lot of the other partners, we'll probably be back in Connecticut. So really excited about the rest of this year and a great day. And
Career day. Ryan Priest knocking on the door. Top 5 for Kyle Larson. You were kind of stuck there in the second row. What more can you do in that situation? Is that what you think about now?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much I could do in the final 5. Like, once I wanted to go to the outside lane when we got clear of William, but I felt like the gap was too big to move up. So then 60 was able to fill it, and then I was still, happy to be second row inside, but I've been on 60 feet front row. I just don't know how it's going to play out from there. But yeah, they're in. You're just trying to give him the right pushes to get clear, and then maybe he starts blocking lanes or something, and something for me. But yeah, it's just kind of jammed up there. So I'll take it. I will take my P3, and we had a great day points-wise. The first stage was a bit unexpected, and then finishing third in the second one from where we were on the final restart was also unexpected. So yeah, great points day. And just a really good day overall for InherentCars.com Chevy.
Kyle Larson, if there's been any week.
I forgot to end the vlog on Sunday. Austin Cindric won. Ryan Priest, Joey Logano disqualified, so they will not be appealing, meaning this is official. Anyway, CE9, MT75, signing out. See you in June at Atlanta. Goodbye, guys. Good night.